Brevin Knight, this is a proud franchise here in San Antonio. They have hung 4 banners. The Grizzlies have a grand total of 3 playoff wins. The question on the table, is this a changing of the guard in the Western Conference? And if so, does it ultimately happen tonight here in San Antonio?
I don't know if it's a changing of a guard, but this is a matchup that favors the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, too big, too physical. But as you said, a storied franchise, championship franchise. They will not lay down. The Grizzlies have to play an excellent game to come away with a victory.
A shout out to all the fans at FedEx Forum for the Bud Light watch party. Hope you're having fun out of the rain and making a little noise. Bob Delaney is our crew chief. He tosses it, and we are underway.
He's gone at any big that is guarding him other than Tim Duncan.
Randolph puts it in. Zach Randolph in the regular. Duncan with the first bucket for the Spurs.
Tim Duncan, Wake Forest, I was at Stanford. We played him in the NCAA tournament, and we threw 6 big guys at him in the crowds, and Mark turns around. That is the turnaround jumper.
Being shadowed by Conley, high screen by McDyess, the pick and roll. And
allowing them to just key on his big, tall enough or strong enough.
Conley behind a Randolph screen, sends it and scores it.
Strong move. He had a powerful dunk to the basket, great cut.
Sam Young on a cut, and Zach Randolph. With 4.5 gone by. Parker in the lane. McDyess. Duncan the only one back against Gasol. And
just an average free throw shooter.
Grizzlies lead is 1. Conley. Yes! Good defense by Tony Allen. Denying Ginobili. Duncan over Gasol. Goes last.
Back on defense. Don't give the Spurs anything easy.
And Conley, the hometown bounce. Grizzlies with 3 back. Actually, that was their first basket off 1-98.
You talk about the Grizzlies not having paint points as they normally do. As Tim Duncan back.
Mayo is in for the first time tonight for the Grizzlies. Here's Duncan against Gasol.
Mark has that hand up this time. Go down.
Parker with the crossover. The pitch back. Jefferson for 3. And Terrell Arthur wrestled it away. O.J. Mayo has Jefferson back. Goes to the scoop. Doesn't score. But and we need to do a better job of final minute of the first quarter. Gary Neal blocked from behind. Got it back. 2 to shoot. Terrell Arthur with a contested. And Jefferson forced inside the arc. The pitch back. Ginobili bobbles, regathers, and puts it in for 3. Returns up under the pitch out. Bonner for 3. San Antonio run. Shot clock down to 7. Greatest basket. 59 points in game 4. That's the second best bench performance in the NBA this postseason. Bonner.
They are kicking out guys and making shots.
Vasquez.
Thing is, partner, we know how to come back.
Ginobili. Yes, and the foul. Ginobili. Bodies everywhere.
To the free throw line, which the Spurs are doing.
Ticketmaster.com, the FedEx Forum box office. The postseason, 14 consecutive years, blocking 5
of call. That's not our team.
Splitter. 4 has opened Greg Popovich's eyes to the possibility. Battier for 3, and down it goes.
Bonner also gives them a weapon in Shane to shoot threes like Bonner does for the Spurs.
Ginobili with the lefty.
Not give up.
Zebo, deep catch and a finish over Bonner. Transition, inside out, Mayo for 3. It's through.
They double kick it out. Great shot by Drew.
Have a dribble penetration
base for others.
Conley on a drive, banks it in. Conley, hesitation move against Bonner, goes classic.
Conley using his speed to get to the basket.
Parker. Battier. Tony Allen. Yes.
Some type of going to the basket.
Conley. Yes.
Body moving on a string.
Neal with a runner. Inside out. Conley. Tony Allen looking on the attack. Lost it. Got it back. Parker finds an open Ginobili for 3.
Finish out this quarter with a nice run.
Conley in rhythm. Duncan screens for Parker. And Duncan a second chance. Rebound McDyess. Sam Young took it away from Ginobili. Yes, and the foul to win 101-98. Sam converts the 3-point play.
Defensive set.
Mayo, Conley, Gasol, Randolph, and Sam Young. Conley underneath.
Stop here. Big stop.
Parker, dribble penetration. And the Grizzlies.
Our rhythm, but we got to find an even better rhythm starting the second half. Good luck second half. All right, thank you.
It's all an offensive rebound. Nice give. Tony Allen with the finish.
Down in the first half, relying on jump shots.
And another deep dribble. Gasol, the hook. It's in. Porter, Parker got inside. Duncan blocked by Randolph. Tony Allen has Sam Young. Tony.
Shortened depending on what's going on in the game. But
Sam Young got Jefferson in the air. Top shot.
Right here in striking distance. McDyess with a nice right on that one. Sam Young may have tipped that.
And Sam
not against the set defense of the Spurs.
Randolph leans in. Score. George Hill to a cutting Tony Parker. The lead is back to 6. A feed for Gasol. Yes, and the foul. Oh!
Of our team.
Parker has to double an opportunity to play and determine the outcome of the game. Parker more to play. Shot clock down to 6. Gasol spots up and puts it in. Goes up against Hill. Scoops. Doesn't score. Tipped in by Darrell Arthur. To play in the third. Parker, the drive. A block with a foul.
This one out.
Sam spots up for 3 in the lead. It's in!
What the Spurs can do under duress.
Conley with a lean. Hit 3 bank shots. Gasol with the knockaway and is off Duncan. Grizzlies ball. In remaining third quarter. Gasol trailing, flips it up and in!
Pour it on as they did.
For the postseason from the line.
About a big fella.
Hill, Grizzlies get it back. Mayo, shot clock running down, puts it in! Ginobili and Matt Bonner. George Hill with the runner. We're just Grizzlies lead of the night as Hill, high school and AAU ball at the same time. Hill with the crossover, got to the cup. Matt Bonner with 11 to shoot. Darrell with the turn and gun. It's in!
Every game he has an opportunity. He has won that battle. He's a quicker player.
Guarding Shane Battier. Shane up, under, and the hook is in.
Tied in the central to overtime.
Randolph against Splitter. Zebo. Good! Holland's not happy. The pitch out. Jefferson again. Forced inside the arc on the attack. And they're going to call a goaltend.
Jefferson should just be shooting 2.
Randolph got the step against Splitter. In traffic. Lays it in. Ginobili finds Splitter underneath. And then fouled by Mayo. League. Rebound. Run down by Jefferson. Splitter cuts. And it's a 4-point.
They'll be fine.
Duncan against Randolph, goes to the cup and banks it in. Guarded by Battier. Cross-court pass stolen by Mayo. Mayo has Conley on the wing. Juice against Jefferson, puts it in. Sam against Ginobili. Takes him inside, flips it up, and in. Months on the give back. Sam is held and will go series, but tonight has put up 16. Cut by Ginobili, and a block, and a goaltend will be the call. He's got 4 fouls. Sam will work the baseline and found Randolph underneath. Zebo with a Z-bound and a
big game 2 here in San Antonio. Tony Parker to the basket.
And the foul. Only 2 since then. Sam Young steps into a jumper and hits his career high, which he set in game 2. Under 2 to play, and Parker with a takedown of Shane Battier.
It's been effective here in the playoffs.
5-point game.
Pointers here, partners. You got to defend the 3-point line as best as possible.
Ginobili blocked by Gasol, but a foul call. Zebo with 5 to shoot. Rises over McDyess. In and out. Rebound Duncan. And it's stripped.
Mike Conley's hands, great hands. He has to come get the ball, set the offense.
Mike Conley with the steal. 6th in the league in steals per game. His teammate Tony Allen was 5th. Under a minute remaining. Grizzlies by 3. Conley.
Fouled and they didn't call it.
Sam Young for 3. The rebound Duncan. Shot clock was down to 4. Grizzlies got to get back. Hill. Standing.
David Robinson over there standing, watching on his old teammates.
Grizzlies by 1. Shot clock down to 9. Sam Young got Ginobili in the air. Randolph 4 to shoot. Zebo over McDyess. It's good! It's good with 1 on the shot clock. Timeout San Antonio. The Grizzlies by 3.
As Zebo tells.
Duncan guarded by Randolph. They take the quick 2 to Ginobili. He's 0 for 1 from the line tonight.
He's clutch, partner.
You think there aren't some hearts in throats at FedEx Forum right about now? This to give the Grizzlies a 3-point lead and force San Antonio for another 3. Spurs still with 2 20-second timeouts remaining.
Tony Allen.
Ball loose. Tony Allen knocked it away. Another deflection. Still deflected. Ginobili steps behind the arc. The 3 for the tie is in.
We'll get a chance. They're going to look at it. We'll look at it. Even if it is a 3, and it's a tie game, there's 2.2 seconds. The Grizzlies have timeout. To be able to see if that's how close that one is. You're going to need a magnifying glass to see where his left foot, from our vantage point, it looked like his left foot may have been on the line.
All right, let's give you one more look.
I don't see any court in between that toe and line there, partner. You don't have to stay in the front court and see if they can throw it in and avoid being fouled by the Spurs. You don't have to take a foul.
You just don't want to steal. Randolph is
short, and the short play was to get it inbounds to Debo.
And once again, Zach
not shoot a 2 in this situation. They have to go for a 3-point basket. Don't defend anybody that goes to the basket. Let them go.
Ginobili, Duncan, McDyess, Hill, and Neal. Battier, Conley, Mayo, Arthur, and Tony Allen defend with 1.7. Ginobili to throw in. Spurs need a 3 to force overtime. There's the look. Neal over Mayo for the tie. And it appears we are headed to overtime. Shot clock down to 4. Parker trying to break down Randolph off the bounce. Works in the lane, up, under, and a foul.
That was my bad. I said you up wrong.
Won by Neal and Randolph. Parker's open. Conley off the bounce, got tripped, but Popovich is being told. The Spurs were only 12 and 11.
Wait for this.
Parker capped in by McDyess and intercepted by Tony Allen. Tony Allen against Jefferson, throws it up. Zebo with a Z-bound and a putback. We're tied at 1. Everyone's standing. Parker pulls up and hits again. Tony Allen for 3. Not even close. Rebound battled for. Duncan wrestles it away. 67 seconds in.
And I want to see if there's a little bit of miscommunication here so far.
Conley, hesitation move, nowhere to go. 5 to shoot. Gasol, 4 to shoot. Got to face up. Mark fades. And Randolph could not get the shot off before the expiration of the shot clock. Nearly. Zach Randolph. 3 points, need him in a hurry. Conley, his 3, off the heel. Rebound Ginobili.
Plays.
Ginobili at final seconds. Battier for 3. And we're going back to Memphis. The Spurs in overtime. The final score will not indicate just how close this game was. Manu Ginobili with 33 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 steals.